Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to my Ocean One and Then Some channel. I wanted to provide my viewers a quick update on the trades that I had just made. It's roughly Friday morning. It was about 10 o'clock when I made the trade. SoFi was up a little over 1%, and I wanted to go ahead and lock in my profits. So I want to walk you guys through what I had done for the week, what I have going for next week. Basically, I have nothing out right now because I closed all of my trades except the covered call that I have out. Now, I have all of my long calls. I have all of those, but I'm not counting any of those in this, okay? Just talking about what I sell the options, trying to make money each week to the best of my ability. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, I really need to pick up right here to understand how I finished out the week. Earlier in the week, I had bought to open two 1750 puts for 0.42 or $84 total. I should have only bought one, but I explained that in my other video. When I went to sell these puts, I didn't have enough money to sell 4 or 5, which was my intention, and I could only sell 3. So that's not my ratio that I usually prefer when I'm bullish to neutral. I like a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 4. But anyway, I couldn't sell that back. I didn't want to get, caught as a day trader, labeled as a day trader or a pattern trader. So you have to be very careful about doing that. Like E-Trade only allows 3 per week. So I waited to the following day, and then right here, if you follow the little arrow, I sold to close one at 26. So I got paid 26 back. And then here, the very next day, I felt like 1750 was going to hold, so I went ahead and sold the other protection. I explained that in my other video, so I got $7 back. So if you add these two together, I got $33 back, even though I originally paid $84, and that left me a total cost of $51 to have downside protection, but I got rid of it. And then yesterday, I did a video over this. I bought to close one, that's these, where I'd sold to open the 18 puts for 68. I wanted to take one of those off the books because I was up right at 58% on the trade. So I pocketed the $42 and got that one off the books. And I took the risk holding 2. That left me with 2. I went ahead and took the risk going into Friday, hoping I could get a quick trade, which I did this morning. And I went ahead and I bought to close the other 2, so I have nothing out. And I was able to close them at 0.07 or $14 total. And once you add that up twice, because there's 2 of them, that's $132. So I was able to pocket $122 from that trade. So if you look over here in the corner, you can see how I was able to do with this short week. Remember, it was a Martin Luther King week. I made $168 up here. That was 75%. I was out $51 total cost for my downside protection. Scored $42 on the other trade and then $122. So for a total of $281 in 4 days. Now, most of my trades, if you remember my rules, I throw that in a lot. If I'm up over 50%, I consider closing the trade. And if I'm up over 80%, which I was this morning, this was right at 88, 89% on that trade, I close it out. Now, I could have held it out to the end of the day, but my thinking was, I'm never greedy. I don't like to be greedy because this evening, the market could flip on a dime. SoFi could have a sell-off before the close, people getting the jitters, going into earnings. So you never know how that's going to hold up. So, I'm like, okay, let's lock that in, and then I'm done with the week. Now, I will come back in about 3 or 3:30 this evening, and I will do another trade. If I have enough time, I will do a video over that. It just depends on how quickly I'm able to get the video up. I'm definitely going to do a trade this evening because I want to set a trade up going into earnings. And right now, I've not completely made up my mind exactly how I'm going to do that, but I have a few things in mind. Once I make that trade, I will do a video over that, and I'll post it to the board. So hopefully, you're starting to get your brain wrapped around what I'm doing. Remember, these are my personal trades. I'm just walking you through them. And I hope you're learning. So if you have questions, I've had a couple people reach out to me thanking me for the videos that I'm doing. I appreciate that. Just like and subscribe. Just trying to grow my base, get my viewership out there, and hopefully we can make some money with SoFi together. Now, I'm making money as long as the stock is going up. Let me point you over here. I have all of that going on. Those are calls, those are leaps that I was able to purchase through what I'm doing. And, there's going to be weeks that I personally lose money. I mean, it is what it is. You can't always win in the market. But I do try to structure my trades where I do have, the advantage of winning as long as the market is bullish to neutral. Bullish to neutral is how I set up my trades, unless I think we're going to go down. And then I change that strategy. So anyway, thanks for joining in, and I'll try to get my video up this evening once I decide what to do. I think after about 2 o'clock, it'll be pretty clear the direction that the market's going to hold. May hold off until 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and then I'll get that video posted up once I decide what to do. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining in, and until next time.